Okay, this is an audio check from Horsburgh Gymnasium on the campus of Case Western Reserve University. It is Saturday in September. Beautiful fall day out. Clouds were beautiful this morning as I'm driving in. This is an audio check at Horsburgh Gymnasium. We are testing our audio for Fast Eddie Karakas, the sports information director here. Case Western Reserve is set to play Allegheny, the Gators volleyball team, coming in with a 4-1 record. Their only loss was just last night. They lost to Earlham here at Case Western Reserve University. We are testing our audio as we're in the gym, and the temperature here is about 35 degrees. This is an audio check from Case Western Reserve University. Fast Eddie Karakas is on the controls, and we are testing our audio. I checked with the women of Case Western on pronunciations before today, and I got a couple of good ones. Suda Item, the sophomore from Dallas, Texas. Rhea Marfatia from Rochester Hills, Michigan. Carly Scott, the setter. Maddie Halter. We've got Gwen Hayes. Amanda Ungo, a middle blocker from Toledo. Lily Crouch from Chagrin Falls. Testing our audio, Chloe Maciejewski. Thank you. Thanks, Eddie. Well, a good Saturday morning to everyone. Welcome inside the Veal Athletic Center, Horsburgh Gymnasium, and we are on the campus of Case Western Reserve University for this morning's volleyball match with the host school, the Spartans of Case Western Reserve. They welcome in the Gators of Allegheny. Allegheny comes into this match today, 4 wins, 1 loss. The Spartans undefeated in 6 matches this year. They are 6-0. And a point early on for Allegheny. The starters today for Allegheny, Jossie Diaz, Izzy Gray, Carly Pepperman, Angie Bowick, Dagny Javes, Sydney Kirk, Carly Beers. Allegheny with 2 quick points to start. Allegheny comes into this matchup this morning off a loss. They lost to Earlham on Friday night here at Case Western Reserve. 4 teams playing this weekend: Mount Union, Earlham, Allegheny, and the host school, Case Western Reserve University. And the attack by Ungo is a point for the Spartans. Amanda Ungo, the junior middle blocker for Case Western, 6 foot out of Toledo. Amanda played her high school volleyball at Notre Dame Academy. This is Sophia Datto serving for the Spartans. Nice dig. Spartans with a setup for the attack. And a beautiful directional tip for Case Western by number 18, Lily Crouch. First set's tied at 2. Spartans come in 6-0. They had a huge win on Wednesday night here in Horsburgh against Mount Union. Soft tip at the net, returned by Case Western, and it's returned for a point. Carly Scott, the senior setter out of Cincinnati, Ohio, with that point. So Datto will serve again. Allegheny's point. Nice attack by Sydney Kirk. Durur Akbash with the serve for Allegheny. Nice dig that time, keeping it alive for Case Western by Maria Tepker. And then at the net, a point for the Spartans. Tepker did a great job on Wednesday night defensively for Coach Karen Farrell. Karen on the sideline with her associate head coach Nelson Whitmire standing next to her. Karen in her 23rd year here at Case Western. (4-3) Spartans first set. Soft touch and the tip. Another point for Lily Crouch. Crouch from Chagrin Falls High School. This is Carly Scott. And a block at the net. Crouch. The 16th block for Crouch on the season. She's one of the top blockers on this volleyball team for Case Western. And that one is over the outstretched fingertips of Crouch, and it's a point for for Carly Pepperman. 6-4 Spartans. First set. Rhea Marfatia's attack is long. I take that back. It will be a point Spartans. Marfatia will serve it. Allegheny couldn't get it over. A nice service received that time by Carly Pepperman, though. It's Marfatia back to serve. Rhea, the senior. Allegheny's attack. Marfatia keeps it alive, and sending it all the way back is Carly Scott. Here come the Gators again. Little tip, and it falls in for a point for Allegheny. Subs in for the Gators. Megan Robert and Alejandro Fernandez. Fernandez serve for Allegheny. At the net, wow. A beautiful dig that time by Jossie Diaz. Allegheny in the net. Point will go to the Spartans. Back to Jossie Diaz for a second. That was an amazing dig by the 5'4" junior. How about that? Not a dig, just a soft little sidearm knuckleball from Diaz. 9-6, it's Spartans in this first set. 2 games today for everybody. Pepperman serve. Pepperman with the dig. Spartan in the net. Allegheny point, it's 9-7. It's Pepperman again. Carly Pepperman, first year from Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. That one off the top rafter here in Horsburgh Gymnasium. Marfatia, Diaz with the dig. Dado keeps it alive. At the net. And an outstanding attack by Angie Bowick. Karen Farrell wants a timeout. Spartans up a point. First set, it's 9-8. We'll be back. Case Western Reserve University. First set of game 1 today for the Spartans and the Gators. Both teams will play 2. Case Western Reserve gets Earlham at noon, and Allegheny will take on Mount Union. At the net for the Spartans. Strong attack, but outside the line for Callie Wall. So Carly Pepperman will serve for Allegheny. Sets tied at 9. And that is a resounding answer by Amanda Ungo. Ungo with the attack. Amanda on the year has 132 attack chances, and she has been successful in 60 of them. There's a point for Allegheny. Nice effort by Dado to try to keep it in play, but the Gators get the point. Sets tied at 10. Spartans coming off a win last night against Adrian. And at the net, and it's another Gator point. Good work at the net for the Gators by Sydney Kirk and Angie Bowick. Gators up 11-10. Chloe Maciejewski with the point. She'll take a seat. Coming back in for Case Western, and serving is Emily Goodpaster. Dado. Marfatia off the rafters. Gators got to chase it, and they can't get it. Marfatia sent Angie Bowick to the floor. So this is Goodpaster again. Bowick, little tip, and it will drop in. Angie Bowick recognized the defense, the blockers at the net, and just softly tipped it over everybody's fingertips. Sets tied at 12. Serving for Allegheny will be Izzy Gray. Goodpaster sets it up. Marfatia. Rhea Marfatia. Rhea gets a loving push from Maria Tepker. Tepker shoved her like that's the way to do it. Data will serve. Marfatia, soft touch, but it's a little long. Sets tied at 13. Data will come out. She'll exchange positions with Suda Item. Tepker and Marfatia. Tepker again. Allegheny at the net, and that's going to be a point for the Spartans. The left-handed attack by Carly Beers, a little long. 14-13, tight first set. An awesome attack that time for Allegheny's Sydney Kirk. Kirk 5'10" at the net. Diaz will serve. Marfatia with the receive. Etem kept it alive. And that was a knuckleball that dropped and a point off the fist of Callie Wall. Rhea Marfatia's serve. And the finish for Allegheny. Strong, Dagny Javes. Dagny at 6 foot. Tallest player on the roster for Allegheny is injured. Skylar Fatola, she's 6'3". Etem with the service receive. Wall, Allegheny in their end. And again, the 6-footer Dagny Javes. (16-15). Gators with the first set lead. Etem keeps it alive. And then with a beautiful left-hand shot, Chloe Maciejewski. Maciejewski had a career night on Wednesday night against Mount Union. She was fantastic to watch. Well, the weapon so far at the net for Allegheny, crystal clear, it's Dagny Javes. She has been very effective. Dagny wears number 16, senior out of Frederick, Colorado. Pepperman will serve. Wall, it's a point for the Spartans. Callie Wall, she'll take a seat. Tepker's back in. Maria will serve. This is Tepker, number 6, pounding that volleyball. Pepperman with the service receive, and then at the net, Tepker with a dig. Maciejewski, it falls in for a point. Chloe liked it. So did her teammates. Spartans up 18-17. Kelly Barzak, the leader of the Gators, takes a timeout. We'll take one too. A little background on Kelly Barzak, the Allegheny head coach. Kelly is in her 8th year. She came from Teal. She's a grad of Teal, where she was a 2-sport star in both this sport, volleyball, and basketball. Her squad down 2 points in this first set, 19-17. This is Tepker serving for the Spartans. Great defense by Case Western at the net, and just reaching up and tipping it down for the point was Amanda Ungo. Ungo got it, puts the Spartans up 3, 20-17, first set. Tepker will serve it for Case Western. Pepperman with the service receive, then at the net, strong defense. Maciejewski, beautiful save. Diaz keeps it alive. And then the tip or spike or dunk or whatever you want to call it from Amanda Ungo. Gets the fingertips on it and just jams it into the floor. 21-17, Tepker serving. Diaz with the service receive and just going up and getting it when nobody wanted it was Chloe Maciejewski. 22-17. And that's a service error. Javes will serve. Dagny's serve is received by Marfatia. Maciejewski's shot gets blocked. Dado keeps it alive. Chloe one more time. Pepperman, nice dig. Bozic, little strong. Point Spartans, 23-18. Emily Goodpaster to serve for the Spartans. Emily from Bettendorf, Iowa. That's a service ace for Goodpaster. That's Emily's fourth ace on the season. Dado. Bozic. She thought it was tipped at the net. Officials say otherwise. The point will go to the Spartans, and it's good enough for the win. That was the winner, 25-18. Case Western, a first set win over the Gators of Allegheny. Ready for the second set here of the match between the Spartans and the Gators. First set went Case Western Reserve's way, 25-18. Taking a look at the first set stat sheet, Allegheny had 37 total attacks. They were successful on 10. Spartans had 34, successful on 16. Work at the net was not a lot. No blocks for Allegheny, just one for Case Western Reserve. We're ready to roll. Emily Goodpaster will serve it for the Spartans. Pepperman with a great receive. Bosick, soft touch. Marfatias won't go, but Ungos does. If you can have two at the net, like Ungo and Marfatia, that is a good thing. Goodpaster again. Pepperman with the receive. Pepperman keeps it alive. Bosick with a great hit the rafters. Spartans keep it in play. And then up and down with a strong attack, Sydney Kirk for Allegheny. For the Gators, this will be Duru Akbash with the serve. Akbash's serve is in, and it's a point for the Gators. Spartans let it go. Akbash again. Goodpaster with the nice receive, and it leads to a point for the Spartans. That was Carly Scott at the net after Emily received the serve. Sophia Datto's serve. Akbash across the net to Datto. At the net. A little long. Lily Crouch, point goes Gator way. This will be Diaz. Jossie Diaz with a service error. Diaz, rare error. She's a great player for head coach Kelly Barzak. Talking to Coach Barzak before this match, Kelly was an outstanding player in college herself at Teal. She's still the school's all-time career leader in blocks. Spartans were looking for a block there. Diaz with the dig. At the net, Pepperman. Wall blocked it. Pepperman again. And that one's a point. So taking the ball and setting up to serve will be Alejandro Fernandez. Fernandez out of Puerto Rico. If you look at this Allegheny roster, they have several players from Puerto Rico. Wall, soft tip. Great block. Wall, finish. Callie Wall looked around, nobody wanted it. She finished it herself. This is Marfatia to serve it for the Spartans. They're going to get the Spartans for being in the net. Could have been Crouch. It's 5-4 Allegheny, second set. Spartans won the first, 25-18. Case Western Reserve trying to move to 7-0 on this young season. This is Pepperman with the serve for Allegheny. And that one's long. That one just got a lot of air under it and kept sailing. Nice decision that time by Suda Item to let that one go. Set's tied at 5. Bosick strong at the net, but better with the defense was Wall and Ungo. Amanda Ungo, 6-footer. Callie Wall, 5'9", with the block at the net. Marfatia keeps it alive. Maciejewski. Spartans looking for a block, they don't get it. And the point will go to Dagny Javis. Point's going to go the Spartan way. Block was good but strong. Sydney Kirks goes out of bounds. 7-6, second set. Spartans with the lead. Tepker serve. Received. Bosick with a fist shot. Won't go. Marfatia saves it. Datto gets it over. Diaz with the dig at the net. Bosick blocked. Tepker keeps it alive. Ungo. Ungo will get the point. She put a lot of gasoline behind that attack. Alejandro Fernandez returned it, but it went out of bounds. Ungo on the year, over 60 kills. Bosick. Good defense by Ungo. Marfatia with the dig. Ungo with a tip off the net, and it's a point for the Spartans. Kelly Barzak wants a timeout. Allegheny will get it. Spartans up 3, second set. If you take a look at the schedule for Case Western moving forward, immediately today at high noon, they'll take on Earlham right here in Horsburgh Gymnasium. And then on Wednesday of this coming week, they'll be back here against Baldwin Wallace. Home matches on Wednesday and Friday, 2 today on Saturday, and then back home again on Wednesday. It is 9-6, Spartans over the Gators, second set. First set went to Case Western Reserve. That's Tepker with the serve. And the attack is long, it's out. Strong and deep by Sydney Kirk. Nope, they're gonna say it's a point. They're gonna say it was tipped. So it's a point for Kirk and the Gators. And with the ball on her hip, ready to serve it, is Izzy Gray for Allegheny. Marfatia, late decision. It was a good one. Rhea wanted it, thought about it, said pull back. Good passer checks in for Case Western. Coming out for the Spartans is Maciejewski. So Emily will serve. Pepperman with a nice service receive. Bosick back to Goodpaster at the net. Kirk kept it alive. Bosick with a drop. Here comes Marfatia. And that's a point for Rhea Marfatia. Marfatia is approaching 90 kills on the season. Now her total attacks are well over 200. Coming into this match, Marfatia had 224 total attacks. Second closest on the team, almost 100 away. Callie Wall with 135 and Ungo with 131. Good pass to serve, received by Pepperman and knocked out by Kirk. So Emily will do it again. And service error by the Spartans. Bosick will take a seat for Allegheny, checking back in, and the rotation is Duru Akbash. And Akbash will serve. Ungo keeps it alive. Papperman, Marfatia, Rhea. Akbash with a nice dig. Papperman, the attack. Marfatia to finish. Papperman winds, fires, blocked, and it's a point for the Spartans. Ungo, along with Carly Scott, 13-8, Spartans in the second set. And this is Dado to serve. Sophia puts the ball in play. Dado with a dig, tip, and it's a point. Lily Crouch goes high from 5'11", gets up there, receives it, and the Spartans are up 6. Second set, 14-8. We'll be back. Just got a text message from Jennifer Reimer, the Reimer, Jackenheimer. She's watching. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Reimer. Half of her team is here. Her point guard's on the sideline holding a volleyball at her hip right now. Got a chance to talk to the Spartan women before this volleyball match about the basketball season. They were running at the track today, they told me. Coach Reimer, the all-time winningest women's basketball coach here in the history at Case Western. One of her good friends, Karen Farrell, is just a couple of wins away from 500 in her career. And Karen can get it today. If they get a win here, she's got 499. And then at noon, they'll play Earlham with a chance to win number 500. Akbash with the dig. Point's going to go to the Spartans. Carly Scott serve. Pepperman with the receive. Good passer. Up to the net. Callie Wall with a strong attack. Diaz sets it up, but Marfatia is there for the block. Etem saves it. Marfatia to finish. Diaz tries to get it. One more. How about Pepperman? keeping it alive for Allegheny. And Marfatia gets the point for the Spartans. Boy, that was well earned. There was a lot of activity. 17-9. And that deep attack is too strong. Dagny Javes. Shot goes out. It's 18-9 Spartans. They won in straight sets last night against Adrian, the Spartans did, and that's a service ace. Carly Scott will do it again. Pepperman receives it. Pepperman with the attack. Itam with a great dig. Pepperman. And the point will go to the Gators. Wall at the net along with Crouch, but Pepperman shot too strong. This will be Fernandez for the serve. Receiving it, good passer. And finishing it, strong at the net, is Lily Crouch. Crouch on the year, 47 total attacks coming into today with 17 successful. Checking back in for Karen Farrell, Chloe Maciejewski. Jolie Held with the serve, and that's a service ace. Boy, Held comes in and immediately brings a smile to her teammate's face. Held, the senior from Los Angeles. It's her birthday today. No wonder she's wearing a smile. Happy birthday to Jolie Held. Pepperman back to Held. Held with the dig. At the net. Callie Wall goes up and thunder dunks it. I wonder if Coach Farrell made Jolie a cake for her birthday in her free time. If she did, I hope I get a piece. Block at the net. Woo! Lily Crouch playing a little defense. Maciejewski joining her. And the birthday girl's going to do it again. Well, Held would like to just serve this one out. She's 2 points away. And that one's deep. Gators will get the ball back. Pepperman looking to the sideline to her teammates on her bench. Chloe sets the serve. Receiving it is Held. Little tip at the net. How about Pepperman? Keeping it alive. Itam. The push. Soft touch on a tip, and it's a point by Dagny Javes. So it was 23-10. Spartans had the serve with a chance to finish it out. And now the Gators on a 2-point run. Callie Wall blocked, kept it alive, and that's a finish. Maciejewski with the attack that went through the fingertips of the Gators. Back in for Case Western, Amanda Ungo. Ungo, left arm in the air. She's at the net wearing number 17. And that's just an unforced error. And that's the end of this set. Second set of the match goes to Case Western. They'll switch sides. Spartans up 2 sets in this best of 5. They'll look to close it out when we come back. Third set about to start. Case Western Reserve up 2 sets. Allegheny is going to have to battle back. The Gators this year picked to finish second in the President's Athletic Conference. They were third a year ago. They won 24, lost 9. Very successful season for the Gators and their head coach, Kelly Barzak. Started the year with 4 wins, lost last night, and are 1 set away from dropping 2 in a row. If you're a PAC fan, President's Athletic Conference, Chatham University is the preseason favorite. Gators picked to finish second, though. Solid volleyball team, and they start this third set with a point. Taking a look at the numbers in that second set, kills went like this. Spartans had 27, Allegheny with 18. Marfatia tried to get one there. Ungo, Diaz with a dig. Pepperman clears it for Allegheny. Back to the net, and a swing and a miss at the net by Ungo. So for Allegheny, they had 10 kills in that first set, 8 in the second set for a total of 18. Spartans with 16 and 11 for a total of 27. Marfatia soft tip. Datto with a dig. Back to Rhea. Pepperman with the dig. And a swing and a miss. Every now and then, you swing and you miss. Carly Beers with a left hand. Couldn't quite get enough on it. It's 2-1 Gators over the Spartans here in the third set. Case Western won both of the sets so far played, 25-18, 25-12. And that service by Datto hits the net and drops over. Which way are we going with it? Coach Barzak's wondering too. She's holding the ball. Kelly's still wondering. She's looking for a server. She hands it off to Pepperman. For a moment, we were all confused. So Pepperman will serve and right into the net. Callie Wall back in for the Spartans. Carly Scott. Scott will serve. Diaz receives it. Bozic absolutely hammered it, and the point will go to the Spartans. Pepperman receives it. Diaz will set it up for her team. Etem. Beautiful save by Pepperman. Nobody could get to it. But Pepperman with a dig that was outstanding, but that was like that pop-up that lands in the middle of the infield. Back to Scott. Carly serve. Pepperman receives. It went right up into the rafters. That'll be a service ace for Carly Scott. Third set. Both teams will play again. Spartans will stay here in Horsburgh. They'll play Earlham. And the Gators will walk down the hallway to the Veal Center, and they'll take on Mount Union. Both of those matches will start at noon. Beautiful work at the net by Bozic for Allegheny. Ball's alive. Bozic with the attack, but blocked. Blocked by Wall and her teammate, Kaya Levy. Little punch at the net, not successful. And I want to make a correction. I've been calling Angie Bozick. It's Bowick. She's been a good player today for Allegheny. Her name's come up a lot. Bowick. 7-3 Spartans, third set. Spartans on the floor, so are the Gators. 7-3, Case Western Reserve in this third set. Lead Allegheny. With the ball in hand, ready to serve is Carly Scott, and here it comes. Diaz with the receive. Kirk with an attack. Edom sets it up for Wall. Diaz with a set. Good passer. Marfatia blocked, but blocked out of bounds, so Rhea will get the point. Scott will serve it again. Pepperman. Kirk with the attack, and it's just a little wide. Sydney Kirk had a lot on it, just a little wide. So Park will do it again. Diaz. Bowick. Park keeps it alive. Etem sets it up. Good passer with a push. Diaz to Bowick. Marfatia. Diaz. It's Bowick again. Blocked by Wall. How about Callie Wall at the net? Park settling in. Etem with a dig. Marfatia. Bowick keeps it alive. Diaz will float it over, and it will fall for a Spartan point. They're going to say it just was outside the line. Jassie's got a smile on her face because that almost fell in for a point. That would have been a most unlikely point. 11-3. And still serving is Carly Scott. Kirk. Sydney shot partially blocked. Etem kept it alive. Marfatia. Diaz, how about that? Jassie Diaz. I mean, she had her back to the net. That was outstanding. Diaz will serve. Jassie into the top of the net. Angry with herself. Rhea Marfatia. Number 11, ball in hand, ready to serve for the Spartans. And in the net, point will go to Allegheny. Two Gators set to check in. Jane Seth and Megan Robert. Seth will serve. Callie Wall. Just enough off the attack that it falls in for a point. I don't know if Callie meant to hit that like that or if it just missed her hand. It's a point nonetheless. Kaya Levy's serve, and it is long. 13-6, Spartans up 7 points here in the third set. They lead 2-0. Checking in for Allegheny, Duru Akbash. Akbash's serve. Ungo swing and a miss. Dado kept it alive. Point will go to the Gators. Akbash will do it again. Dewar on the year with 9 service aces. Wall. At the net, and another point for the Gators. Dagny Javes. And that's a service ace for Akbash. She's got 10. Dewar wants the ball back. Her coach gives it to her. Gators are within 4 points in this third set. And the left-hander, the lightning shot from Makieski. Chloe with the point. It's 14-9. In to serve for the Spartans will be Avery Basinger. Basinger, the first-year player from San Diego. Beautiful save and dig by Diaz. And a shot that goes out of bounds by Allegheny. It was Jane Seth. So serving again will be Basinger. It's 15-9 Spartans. Akbash with the receive of that serve. Spartans at the net along with the Gators. Makieski. Diaz. Dado sets it up. Diaz with the dig. Block at the net. And the thunder of the right shoulder by Dagny Javes. Javes finishes that point. She'll take a seat. Checking in for her is Chloe Dykeman. Dykeman will get the ball. She'll serve. Gators down 5 points in this third set. It's 15-10. Well, when you can go up and get it, as a 6-footer like Amanda Ungo, good things often happen. Good passer will serve it for the Spartans. Kirk. And that's a point for Allegheny. Sydney Kirk from Pittsburgh, Seton LaSalle Catholic High School. 2 Gators check in. Izzy Gray along with Carly Beers. And Gray will serve. Good passer to the net to Marfatia. And Aria's attack is a point for the Spartans. Blocked out of bounds by the Gators. Sophia Dado with the serve that almost was like a drop ball. It came over the net and went south quick. Duru Akbash tried to save it, but that ball was just dropping out of the sky. It's a point for the Spartans. They're up 7, 18-11 in this third set. Dado serve, Akbash receives it. In the Spartan side, Marfatia, and it's inside, just outside the reach of Diaz. Ria Marfatia. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite names to say. Just kind of rolls off the tongue. Akbash, Diaz. Dado sets it up, and that attack is deep. It's outside the line by the Spartans. Levy hit it strong, but it's a point for the Gators, and they'll get the service back. This will be Carly Pepperman. Good passer with the receive. Marfatia with the attack. Diaz with a dig. Marfatia. And that drops in. Beautiful attack shot that time by Carly Scott that just fell inside the back line. Wall will check in. Callie Wall is in for Avery Basinger. Scott serve. Pepperman with the receive. Kirk at the net, hit it twice and hit it a third time. Sydney Kirk tried to drop it over the net and it fell just a little bit short. So it's 21-12. Spartans in command. Diaz receives the serve and blocked at the net, but blocked out of bounds was Wall's block, and the Gators get the point. Back in for the Gators, their instant offense at the net, Dagny Javes. Diaz's serve. Etem receives it. Marfatia tried to finish it, did not. Wall will set Marfatia up again. Shot blocked by Javes. Diaz with a dig. Etem, sneak shot by the Spartans. Diaz over to Goodpaster, and that shot's deep. Kaya Levy strong, but too strong. Diaz will serve. Jassie's serve to Goodpaster. Wall keeping it alive. Little punch. Levy. Levy hit a laser right at Izzy Gray. Gray was defenseless, and it's 22-14. Serving for the Spartans will be the birthday girl, Jolie Held. This is Wall. Wall's shot got blocked, but blocked out of bounds. Well, doing a nice job defensively at the net was Alejandro Fernandez, but just ran out of real estate. That ball was at the net, right at the line, and just not a lot of room for it to stay in play. So held again. That was an easy kill for Dagny Javes. Javes has been outstanding. If you look at, coming into this third set, Javes in the first two had 5 kills. Held, receives the serve. Diaz with a dig, and nobody could get to it. Serving for the match right now for the Spartans will be Kaya Levy. 24-15. Spartans up. They're up 2 sets. Fernandez. Little float shot, and that's it. Little tip at the net, and that'll wrap it up. That was Amanda Ungo, and that is it. A 3-set victory for the Spartans. 25-15 was the last set. The first one, 25-18, 25-12, and then 25-15. So with the win, Case Western improves to 7-0 on the season. With the loss, Allegheny drops their second in a row. They started the year 4-0, and they have dropped back-to-back matches here in Cleveland. Friday night against Earlham, and then this morning here against the host school, Case Western Reserve University. So what happens next is this. Allegheny will walk down the hallway here at the Veal Athletic Center. They'll leave Horsburgh. They'll go into the Veal area, and they'll take on Mount Union at noon. So they're about 45 minutes away from that. The Spartans will stay right here, and they will take on Earlham as Earlham comes down the hallway to take on Case Western Reserve University. And in that game that is set to start at noon, Case Western Reserve head volleyball coach Karen Farrell will be going after her 500th career victory, and that will be special. We hope it happens here at home. We'll be back. We'll bring you that noon volleyball match with Case Western Reserve and Earlham in about 45 minutes.